unskippable introduction cutscenes, because this is what you all signed up for. And following the unskippable intro cutscene, I will be pausing for about 4 minutes. So, yeah. Also, I will take this time to hydrate. Actually, I'm gonna go get a snack. I'll be back by the time the intro's done. Alright. Hey, Tracking a Snow, thank you for the good luck. Runs are alright today, but I've unfortunately lost 2 of them to crashing during the barrier skip setup. Yeah, skipping bombs is faster, but unfortunately, there's a trick that's really hard right at the end of the run that you have to do if you skip bombs, and I'm not very consistent at it, so until I get like a 5-minute PB with this route, I don't want to really do the route without bombs. Thank you for the good luck, Chris One. There isn't, or well, I know that there's a video made by a YouTube user called Zalux who made a video about barrier skip. If you want to go check it out. How is my skin clearer than yours? My skin's not that clear, it's just the lighting that makes it look like that. Oh, hey, that's Zalux. Wow. No, I'm not growing a beard. You for the good luck and the hugs, Joshua. Oh, thanks, Ian. Glad you enjoy the chill streams. Thanks for the good luck, Morbid Miyako. Well, yeah, barrier skip is very finicky in this run, so... Oh, the original. Or, excuse me, not the original, the HD. I mean, yeah, it can be tough if you don't know what you're looking forward to. Anyway, hope you guys are excited for 4 minutes of pausing. Alright, off we go. Now I saw it. It's just that mods aren't paying attention, unfortunately. Alright. That's a pretty good manual super swim, though. I got really lucky with the upcharge. Nice 1035 Wind Waker. Thank you for the blue rupee hole pigeon. And thank you for the purple rupee, Uncle Zeldo. Uh-oh. This is not looking very good. I'll have to make a pit stop right here. Thank you for the 15 rupees, O-Smog. But yeah, we only have to buffer for the very first Super Swim. No, best segments are from whenever you get them. It wouldn't make sense to have them only be from, like, finished runs. Because you don't always, like, only play your best on finished runs. I mean, I guess there are certain situations where bests should only be taken from, like, completed runs. Like, Majora's Mask 3D, it doesn't make much sense for bests between the hot spring water catches. Really? Come on. Wait. This is very slow because the colon did not want to hit me. Oh, hello. There we go. No, I want my red rupees. Alright. Alright, so I stored a specific trigger there that I need to be able to pick up bombs later. Alright, now we're going to use chest storage to run up a wall, or more, I guess a pillar, more accurately. Up we go. So now we get to the second level here. Well, the settings for the randomizer race are probably just going to be like the tournament settings that we're used to using. Because that's what the estimate's based off of. Well, as far as Wind Waker Randomizer goes, you can do any glitches you want in the tournament rule settings. The tournament rules just, or like the tournament settings at least, just basically means that certain, like you can't get, or certain items will not be in the randomized pool, or like the pool in which all the progression items will be in. Because like, there are a lot of items in this game that don't make randomizer very interesting, right? Like, the 49 treasure shines from the 49 treasure charts are not very interesting things to get. So it doesn't make sense to include those. So like, of the 301 locations that a randomizer of this game randomizes, only like, what was it, like 120 of them are in the pool for us to potentially get. Oh, so this will be the last run today, so if we fail anywhere, then that will be it. No, the other 181 aren't vanilla. They're still randomized, they just can't have progression items in them. So it's basically like all rupees and heart pieces. And like, you know, one of them might have the telescope or something. Right, because this game has, what is it, 44 heart pieces, I think? As we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, 44 heart pieces. So, I mean, the hard pieces can still be randomized in with, like, the pool where the progression items are, but it's less likely. Thanks for the Twitch Prime subscription, Maldescent. How long can I hold my breath? I don't know. It's been a while since I've played that game. You can hold your breath for the rest of your life. Well, yes, that is technically true. Not recommended, though, but... Alright. Only 2 rupees. Well, that's not what I wanted. This means I will need an RNG drop from the last pot if I want to have enough rupees to buy the sale. Nope. Alright. Gotta go get another pot now. Alright. The RNG pots on Windfall have a chance of dropping either green, blue, yellow, or red rupees. Okay. Now I need to go get bombs, but because I haven't gone to Greatfish, there is not a pirate ship here at Windfall. But thankfully there is actually a pirate ship elsewhere. It's just invisible, so we will need to go find it. And of course, to start finding invisible pirate ships, one must first go get chest storage. Nice. Oh well. Okay. I need to get off. The kobolds are making that difficult. Eventually I was able to jump off the platform. Now the cannons are relentlessly trying to shoot me. Okay, so now we've located the invisible pirate ship. The invisible pirate ship is actually somewhere in front of us, so we will be swimming over to it. Alright, we have found the pirate ship. Soup was used to regain health and give us the ability to do double damage. But then we realized that getting soup is really slow and doesn't actually save that much time, so... we stopped getting soup, and we saved a minute. If you've never played this game casually, I would definitely recommend getting it on Wii U. Yeah, I don't really see Nintendo, like, porting the HD remakes to Switch. Alright, so now I need to go get the Tingle Tuner. Well, I think Nintendo ported, like, enough titles to make people feel encouraged to buy the Switch. Like, porting over Mario Kart and Splatoon from the Wii U, essentially. I know they're technically different games, but... And I'm sure there's probably other things I'm forgetting. Those are just the two that stick out to me. Yeah, and New Super Mario Bros. Well, yeah, Splatoon isn't for everyone, but I think it's fun. It's especially fun if you have, like, friends to play it with. Give me my money back. Hey. Rats are stealing my money. A sub 29 bottle, though. Oh, yeah, there's unfortunately, like, kind of dumb restrictions on Splatoon's control customization. No, I just use the GBA while I'm actually hovering. I switched to single-handed mashing temporarily. Good jump. No, this doesn't hurt my hands at all. I'm only vibrating my hands very slightly through the use of muscles that are in my shoulder and bicep. So usually if I do it for like a little too long, I just get like sore in my bicep or shoulder. There's no, like, explicit rule against using something else to, like, mash a button for you, but, like, it's... like, if someone tries to do that, it'll probably just end up being explicitly banned from the rules. Yeah. Yeah. But Koblin missed. Tingle is very worried about my health right now. Up we go. Now for this zombie hover, I can't actually use the Tingle Tuner until right now, but I'm not confident with my height, so I want to get just a little bit higher. What heals me at the top is the Tingle Tuner. The Tingle Tuner works by connecting a Game Boy or Game Boy Advance, or no, I think it has to be Game Boy Advance, to the second, third, or fourth GameCube controller port on the console. And then if you call the Tingle Tuner while the Game Boy is on, then Tingle will appear on the Game Boy. And it can help you with certain things. Such as if you're low on health, you can buy a potion from him to get more health. Oh, wait. Yes, I have my Game Boy. Here it is. Also, it is time to drink. Oh wait, oops. Supposed to be getting double storage, but wrong muscle memory. I don't like the way the camera was facing at the end there, because that's going to influence what the camera is going to do. When I get to the island. Oh, a little bit far away. Should be able to make it though. Very nice of that wall to stop working for us so that we could get in. Alright, time to start the barrier skip setup again. Canceling Wind Waker too quickly. Didn't cancel it early enough. cancel it early enough. Canceled it too quickly. This one frame is proving difficult to find. There we go. Yeah, the current record does a different route. I don't do the world record route because it does bomb skip, which I don't feel comfortable doing in runs. So we've thrown our bait out of bounds. Time to cut up the sign. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did 75 pulls this time. No, more bait off the edge. Well, okay, you can technically throw multiple, like, servings of bait off the edge, but it's inconsistent and it's RNG. You, sir. Oh, alright, bye. You guys need to go out of bounds. There you go. So that was the Deku Tree cutscene skip. Hey Gemma, thank you for the good luck. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm still losing time. Super swim bed? Oh, it took me a while to get double storage, that's why. Okay. That was a very questionable angle. Gold skip. Getting that cutscene skip saves about a minute. I mean, it depends on how fast you can push the shoes out of bounds, but generally it's about a minute. This run is going pretty decently right now. I mean, this run is kind of being carried by the really good Wind Waker time that I had. Because I have lost 20 seconds since Grapple Hook. Alright, now to see if the rest of the barrier skip setup will work. Hopefully it will. Alright, away we go. Yeah, it kind of is like an internet rumor. It's like, hey, did you know if you do these 150 steps, you can get Luigi in Super Mario 64? Except this one actually works. Like, hey, you know, if you did all this, you could unload the barrier. Oh wow, only one away. Ouchie. nice. I like not being able to climb that single part of the island. Oh no, we died. It's interesting how if you hold the direction and target, you actually die faster for some reason. It's interesting. Alright. No crash, please. Spent the last 50 minutes of our lives building up to this moment. No crash. Alright, excellent. Oh, hey, look, the door's missing. Isn't that strange? Ah, this door is missing too. What a strange oddity. It can crash if the memory fragmentation is wrong. Like, this setup is very consistent if you do it from a hard reset of the console, but that wastes like 30 seconds, so we don't do that in runs. But if we were doing this in like a marathon setting, we would do that. Like, the thing that specifically causes the crash is when one of the cannons at Forsaken Fortress tries to shoot you. So, like, if the cannons are loaded, you have to take a somewhat specific path to get through here. But, like, most of the time the cannons aren't loaded. But if the cannons are loaded, then you do run the risk of crashing. Okay. Let's see if the Bokoblin is going to get Thanos or not. Nope, no Thanos. Sometimes there's not even enough memory to play that, the exploding animation, and the Bokoblin quite literally just disappears out of nowhere. Alright. Time for the big boy hover. In we go. Oh wait, I didn't go in and out another time. I guess it didn't matter. Alright, well. Hopefully we will not soft lock in Hyrule. Also, I have to break a pot right now, or else there won't be enough memory for the game to make the next loading zone work. So not breaking the pot results in a soft lock happening. It can be any pot, it doesn't have to be like that specific one, but you must break a pot to free up some memory for the loading zone up here to work. Oh, thanks, KJ. Glad you enjoyed the OOT 3D 100% run. Yes, Link got dressed very quickly. No, the Master Sword route specifically indicates that you must get the Master Sword in Hyrule. From, like, the Master Sword Chamber. This is what you do if you do, like, the early Master Sword category. You just get here as fast as possible. Also, thank you very much, Dynamite96 for the 7 months. And hello. Well, I mean, if the memory was too low, then this cutscene just wouldn't play at all. Which is actually an issue, because we need this cutscene to play for us to get down to Hyrule successfully. Well, the point of coming to Forsaken Fortress 2 is to just get to Hyrule at all. Because... well, specifically, we need to enter the loading zone at the top of Forsaken Fortress 2, not for the Master Sword, but because it switches a very important, I don't want to say, like, bit, but essentially, the game switches a 1 to a 2 somewhere in memory, as far as I'm aware. And it's very important because this game has two what are known as animation sets, and if the animation set doesn't get flipped during that specific cutscene, then all of the cutscenes that come later in the game are going to crash. So it's very important that we hit the cutscene, or at least hit the loading zone at the top of Forsaken Fortress 2. Because no, it's not a story flag. It's essentially what makes cutscenes in this game work. Well, no, actually that's false. The cutscenes in this game would work with any animation set, but the developers were like, you know what we really need before every cutscene? We need an assert statement to see if we have the correct animation set or not. So because of all those assert statements before most of the cutscenes in the game, we can't have the wrong animation set or else the game crashes. Despite the fact that the game would run perfectly fine without those assert statements. I mean, granted, the cutscenes would look really wrong, but the game would still run correctly. Alright, so there's potential that we could soft lock right here if the memory is a little too overloaded. Okay, good. If there's not enough memory for the game to use, then the game actually can't produce any text on screen, so we would soft lock before this text appears. Also, the tower wasn't unloaded in that last cutscene. We never spawned in the Tower of the Gods, so the Tower of the Gods isn't going to be in any cutscene that it would have normally been in. Yeah, remember when we counted here? Those days are gone. It's okay, guys. We still get to count to 70 earlier in the run. Alright, how many reloads is it going to take? Ouch. I meant to turn around before that. Alright, this is try number 2. I think my PB had it 5th try, so if it's before that, then we will save time. This is the 3rd try. Yeah, it's possible, like, every time you reload the area, the barrier could possibly be gone or not. 4th try. The barrier can unload sometimes when you have just the right amount of fragmentation. Or not like the right amount, but just the right fragmentation. And barrier's still here. The flags are back, but that's not an issue. The barrier can still go away. It was probably only at like 1 or 2 flags when I got down here, which isn't ideal, but oh well. So unfortunately, we will be losing time here now. Oh yeah, the flags came back. Quite a shame we're losing time also, because this run was pretty decent. Alright, there we go. It's finally gone! Losing like a minute, though. Unfortunately, Tetra cannot follow us into here, so Tetra will be left out in Hyrule. Oh. Alright, that is a rupee. There is technically a faster trial skip I can do, but I'm significantly more comfortable doing the ledge clip. So, that is what I choose to do. And hopefully I will not lose 40 seconds on light arrows again. Or a minute on Puppet Ganon, for that matter. Yeah, we could unload the door that we break, that we break the Phantom Ganon's sword. But for the purposes of this run, we kind of want to get the light arrows. I lost 40 seconds to light arrows in my PB by failing trial skip once. And, also, for some reason, failing to hit Puppet Ganon, or excuse me, Phantom Ganon the first time. Yeah, like, for some reason, he just didn't fall down in my PB when I did that. Oh wait, damage doesn't matter here because I'm safe warping. Alright, yay. Best light arrow segment. Woo! Yeah, now the game's gonna do a hard reboot. Which is, oh my god, seriously. Good monitor of mine. Oh. Good wall. That damage right there is intentional. Yeah, I've only gotten the one reload barrier skip once. Every time other than that has been, like, more than one reload. Although usually, like, it usually hasn't been as high as 8. It's usually been, like, 4 or 5, so might have gotten a little bit unlucky with how much we needed to reload. Alright, well, I can save 1 minute and 20 seconds on this segment, so let's hope that happens. Although, well, okay, I guess that assumes I don't do the hard reset. Or the game doesn't forcefully hard reset. Yes, well, barrier skip was found a little more than a month ago, but yeah, the first run with it didn't happen for like a week, I think. Something like that. Alright, hopefully we will have a better puppet cannon fight than my PB. Excellent, already much better. Ugh, I hate it when the tail goes to the right. At least I got that one. Significantly better than my PB, but still not, like, as good as I would have hoped. Magic. Thank you very much for the tier 1 gift sub, puppers. Arrows. Congratulations to username 3 for getting it. Username. Alright, now it's time for the best part. We're going to throw bait onto the ground. And Puppet Ganon really likes bait, so here he comes. Yeah, if you throw bait onto the ground, Puppet Ganon will instantly come over to you. So I saved like 50 seconds. Still could have been better, of course, but at least we should be getting a nice PB now. I mean, I've known about bait for like years. It's just never been used in runs because we've never had bait until now. There was literally never a reason for us to get the bait bag in this run up until right now, because we need bait specifically to start the memory leak. Alrighty. That is not quite the direction I want. Okay, I guess that works. Why did you go backwards, sir? I need you to go this way. No, you still went backwards. The Morths can be very finicky sometimes. Okay. Please do not go backwards. Okay, he's right on the edge. That's what we call a Monka S moment in Streamerland. I'm gonna be losing time on the Ganondorf fight because of that. But should still be a nice 123. Light arrow would be very bad. If I used the light arrow right there, I would not get a heart drop. Which is kind of what I needed. No, I don't need bombs there, but bombs make that trick significantly easier, which is why I'm doing these runs with bombs. Zelda almost got impaled right there. That would have also been very bad. You can't use the Tingle Tuner there because the Tingle Tuner is only able to be used in rooms that have maps. And Ganon's Tower does not have a map, nor does any of Hyrule. I suppose if I YOLO'd the final fight, I could get a 122, but eh. Would still be cutting it really close. Blindfold the fight. Yeah, no. I should really have the gravel hook on a different button here. Oh, I guess I can't do that, so I put it over leaf. Alright, good RNG. Alright, no 122, but that's fine. Surprisingly, did not lose very much time over my best right there. But we'll take it. $122.11 with bombs. Woo! Alright, well, that was pretty nice. Definitely possible to get sub 120 with like a pretty decent run. Because this run lost like at least, I want to say 2 minutes to having to reload high roll 8 times. So there's that. Well, yeah, I mean, obviously it's possible to get like a significantly lower time if you skip bombs, but I don't really feel like skipping bombs. Plus, not skipping bombs makes the run, like, just safer overall. Yeah. 2 excellent Wind Waker PBs today. Yeah, Demon does bomb skip, so he saves like 6 minutes over me or something. So yeah, I can also improve this last segment by a little bit at the very least. Because my PB entered, or my PB's Ganondorf's, or excuse me, my previous PB's Ganondorf segment entered the Ganondorf fight like 20 seconds before this one, so. And somehow save at least 15 more seconds here. Yeah, skipping bombs is really hard. Well, there's one really hard trick at the end that you have to do. But it's okay. I'm not, like, trying to get the record in this game or anything, so I'm perfectly happy with getting bombs. No, you don't need bombs for the zombie hover. It just bombs make zombie hovering very, like, quick and convenient to do. Alright, anyway. Thank you so much, everyone, for stopping by to watch these Wind Waker any percent speedruns today. Hope everyone has a great rest of your day or night or whatever time zones make the time different for all of us. So, let's see here. Yes, if you need to go to bed, then please go to bed now. Alright, let's go raid someone, since we have all these lovely viewers here. We're going to be raiding Kiba. He's doing Wind Waker HD any percent world record attempts, and he's very good, so go show him some support. and hope you guys enjoy his stream. So yeah, see you guys later.